point guard position, 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next lead.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're climbing up these rankings. And so far, they're among the league's best. They'll certainly look to maintain that success throughout the season.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Ayton hits them both. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Ayton. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Offline with his 3. The Lakers leading. Ayton, the pass to Doncic. Back to Ayton. Fox with the steal. Castle on the wing from the...
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Hachimura with a screen on Fox. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Johnson gets the bucket.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Ayton a screen. Doncic finds Reeves. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Tries again. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Now, here's Fox. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Doncic against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Ayton. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the shot goes in. 13 points for Victor Wembanyama.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Simmons checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Austin Reeves. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's LeBron, and he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 7, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Fox against Westbrook.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one is off. Simmons with the defensive effort. And James gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. They get it again. Wembanyama. The 3 from Johnson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now, here's Doncic. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Now the Lakers on the break, and stolen by Barnes. Outside, Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Spurs leading by 4. Barnes outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Doncic. Still without a basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Castle. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Pass to Harper. Here's the screen to the paint. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Spurs, Luke Cornett.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 6. Vanderbilt, a screen on Castle. Goes back up. Good on the shot.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Doncic against Harper, and that one, good.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Now Castle. Launches it. Oh, drew the foul. It almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Ben Simmons is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Smart in at the small forward spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Reeves outside. Westbrook kicks to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simmons.
Simmons showing you a little bully ball right there. Man, with all-out effort. Rewarded with some second-chance points, too.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Ellie, thank you for the report.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
The Lakers trade. Reeves the pass to Smart. The kick out to Westbrook. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Westbrook. Reeves outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Reeves has got 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Switch here. Vassell's checked in. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. It allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Smart.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Castle. Westbrook passes to Reeves. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 3. Uses both hands to slam it down.
A bigger guard. 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Vanderbilt with the screen. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Simmons. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Fox is checked in. Barnes outside. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell. Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. And Vassell is good for 3. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
Westbrook surveying the D. And Hayes throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Smart passes to Reeves. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Marcus Smart. James checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Vassell drives in. Castle, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Castle's got 8.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Russell Westbrook in for Hayes. The Spurs also with the sub. Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Some solid defense from Ayton.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Here's Doncic. Vassell grabs the board. And stolen by Ayton. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Ayton a screen on Fox. Here's Westbrook, and it's good. 2 points. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ayton a screen on Harper. Here's Doncic. Doncic explodes off the drive. What a slam!
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside Harper. Vassell outside. And it's off from 3-point range. LeBron drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for LeBron.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on James. LeBron with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor. I think they need to get back to the physicality inside. They're not creating as many second chance opportunities this quarter.
Count it, good. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. The Spurs shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Reed. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Luka on the move, and Doncic throws it down.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 11. And it's Vassell in the corner. Sinks the triple. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Doncic. In a wide-open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Johnson. And, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Los Angeles leading by 6. On the court right now for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in at the small forward.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Fox against Doncic. Wembanyama outside. Misses the 3.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Johnson. LeBron with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in. Shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Spurs trail by 10. Down low. Here's Vassell.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. To the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Taking the gloves off, you like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
James crowbars it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Vassell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. James kicks to Doncic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
6th in assists, and they were in the top 10 in terms of fewest turnovers. Really good passing and ball handling group that they had last season.
And the block numbers you mentioned, that's a clear sign of how dominant they were in terms of interior defense. That was a hallmark of theirs.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Here's Vassell, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Fox, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Fox passes to Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Guys, back over to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone he's on.
Here's Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and then they may not have an answer for it.
First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Ayton a screen. Doncic passes to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Wembanyama going to town inside.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Barnes is checked in.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Out to Doncic. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
James with it. And now by Barnes. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for 8. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Hachimura. He gets it in there. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
James, good.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Westbrook against Fox. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove. You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's Castle. No good on the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Lakers with some changes. Marcus Smart comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Spurs trail by 7. Lets it go. Fox, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Simmons, a screen on Castle. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Barnes against Vanderbilt. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Into the bar, it's your Lakers Night Squad.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Inside and stolen by Simmons. Reeves with it. Now guarded by Fox. Vanderbilt kicks to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Fox has it in the corner. Looking to get back on track here. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 5. Simmons looking around. On the wing, Reeves. Simmons sets a screen for Reeves. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes kicks to Johnson. A pass to Fox. Now Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
He gets that one. Sohan's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside for Simmons. Reeves outside. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Castle. Rebounded by Smart. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
The guy with major bounce, Westbrook, can really get up there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Spurs have put up good numbers in the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And so Castle nails them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Fox. We've got Austin Reeves. Simmons is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Smart, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Fournette, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And stolen by Vassell. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Here's Harper. A rebound by the Lakers. Westbrook with it. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Classic play that time by Westbrook, making space with the pick and roll to create for his team.
Spurs trail by 9. Fox deciding where to go with it. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Simmons.
Luke Cornett at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Cornett. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Westbrook. Reeves in the corner. Shoots the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Vassell against Smart. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Vassell, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Reed. Oh, wow!
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Cornett gets it to go.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And here's Westbrook. Vanderbilt, a screen on Fox. Westbrook. Vanderbilt the pass to Westbrook. Hayes with the screen for Smart. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fox finds Vassell. Down low, here's Cornett, and that one is hammered home.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now Westbrook. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Austin Reed. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Here's Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
High post try, and good that time.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Fox. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Here's LaRavia. Covered by Johnson. The Lakers moving the ball around. Pocket 2. Here's Doncic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. And here's Harper from the arc. No good that time. Here's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. Harper in the corner. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
Luka throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's James. LeBron gathering speed.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Vassell outside. Johnson with a screen on LeBron. Vassell against James. Puts up a 3. Wembanyama. Got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
As the game has worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jake LaRavia. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Ayton, a screen. Here's Reeves. The layup missed. Spurs trail by 6. Harper wide open. They get it back.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Stolen by Reeves. Now here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Smart against Castle. Johnson outside. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's James. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Is checked in for Los Angeles. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And the 3 misses. Spurs trail by 8. Johnson. No good on the layup. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Ayton trying to break free. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And using that 7'5 wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. No problem with the wide-open jam.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
It's James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elemental. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's the first, and that turns the lead to 6.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot. Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Hachimura with a screen on Fox. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here is Vassell. Johnson outside and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Doncic. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hachimura with a screen on Fox. Now James. So it's San Antonio again turning it over. Castle with it, defended by Reeves. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team. Boy, he'd sure like to have that misback. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And he makes that one count.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Fox! He's off from 3. Doncic. That's off. Down it goes for 3. Ayton. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind, work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.